Have you ever caught yourself thinking about someone, and no matter how hard you try, you can't let them go? You're not in love. You're in something deeper, messier, sometimes dangerous. That's lust. It hijacks your brain, it distracts your goals, and if you're not careful, it can devour your potential. Let's talk about it. What is lust? Lust is not love. Let's get that straight. Lust is hunger, a raw, sexual craving, that heat in your chest, that buzz in your skin, that voice in your head saying, "You need this, now." It's biology, dopamine, testosterone, reward chemicals firing like a slot machine. For men, lust often starts with sight. A glance turns into a fantasy. For women, it might come from attention, emotional intimacy, energy. Lust lights up your brain like a drug. And like any drug, the come down is real. How it starts and develops. Sometimes it hits all at once, but most times, it sneaks in. You follow someone, you check their stories, you laugh at their posts, and one night, you're lying in bed, imagining them in yours. A week later, you're hooked on a version of them that only exists in your head. I knew a guy who lost a 5-year relationship chasing a woman he barely knew. He said it was chemistry. Nah, it was lust, and it cost him everything. Be honest, how many hours have you spent daydreaming about someone who barely knows your last name? How it's triggered by our world. Open your phone, scroll your feed, thirst traps, suggestive ads, flashy music videos. It's not random, it's designed. The algorithm knows what gets your attention, and it feeds you more skin, more illusion. It's like walking through a bakery while fasting. Of course you're gonna crave. You start to confuse wanting with needing. You don't feel alive without it. See, want, crave, repeat. Personal impact. How it distracts us. Let me ask you something real. How many projects have you abandoned because you couldn't stop thinking about someone? How many nights spent chasing a hit that fades the moment it's over? Lust is a time thief. It drains your energy, rewires your focus, numbs your drive. You say you want to build something great, but your brain is stuck on fantasies. And worst of all, it blinds you. You miss red flags. You fall for people who don't deserve your energy. All because of a temporary high. The psychology, why we crave it. Lust isn't always about sex. It's about escape. Escape from loneliness, from boredom, from feeling invisible. Lust makes you feel powerful, desired, chosen. For men, it can feel like winning. For women, it can feel like being seen. But lust is a funhouse mirror. It shows you what you want, but not what's real. And the more you chase it, the emptier you feel. Let's talk about health impacts. Mental and physical chronic lust, especially fed by porn or constant fantasy, can literally rewire your brain. It messes with your reward system, can cause anxiety, depression, even sexual dysfunction. One study showed that repeated dopamine spikes from lust actually shrink the brain's ability to feel pleasure from everyday life. Think about that. You're burning out your brain just trying to feel something. How to control lust. You can't eliminate lust, but you can master it. Step 1. Awareness. When the urge hits, pause, say it. This is lust, not truth. Step 2. Ask deeper questions. What am I really craving? Connection, attention, distraction? Step 3. Redirect lust is energy. Channel it. Hit the gym. Create something. Build your empire. Step 4. Detox your triggers. Unfollow. Log off. Don't hang out in the war zone if you're trying to win the battle. Step 5. Replace. Don't repress. Build real connections. Feed your soul, not your fantasies. Because you weren't built to chase every impulse. You were built to build, to create, to love, not just crave. So don't waste your fire. Use it. If this hit home, comment below. What's one way lust has distracted you from your purpose? No shame, just truth. Let's talk about it. Like, share, subscribe,